Hey everyone, it's been a while since we did an update video. Um, with One Piece of Bridge Season 1 being wrapped up finally, I just wanted to share with you guys our plans for the future, which includes all of you. And yes, I'm obviously reading a script right here. You can see me reading it, but I promise I wrote this myself. I just need to get my thoughts down on paper. So trust me, I'm not just reading a script to you guys. I genuinely mean everything that's being said here. Um, so our plan has always been to dedicate ourselves to making voice acting and anything related to the creation of entertainment accessible to anyone, anywhere. And I started this channel and my business with the idea in mind that my studio would be able to help new voice actors and give them the information that no one else would. And unfortunately, there is this unfathomably large amount of misinformation regarding voice acting in particular. It's just everywhere you look online, there's just tons of examples of this stuff like get a USB mic, get a Blue Yeti, just go lay down in your closet and cover yourself in a blanket. This terrible advice that is putting people that want to start in this section, like if they want to be a voice actor, it's starting them off on the wrong foot and it's setting them up for failure. And it's terrible. And it's all coming primarily from a lot of higher like fame professional voice actors, unfortunately. But these are things I've heard like thousands of times from professionals, and like I said, I don't necessarily blame them. However, ignorance isn't an excuse for the confidence that they tell people about these things. And some of them are malicious with the way they're saying it because less competition, right? And with the rise of AI and stuff, it makes it very like it's a dying job, it feels like. But my goal is to make sure that it doesn't. Speaking about goals, my goal, my dream, and my passion is to make sure I can help people achieve their dreams. And that's why One Piece is so important to me. Because what's the point in living if you don't have some sort of passion or dream that you're following? Right? I'm not saying life is worthless and meaningless if you don't have a dream, but you should be pursuing something in life that you enjoy, something that some sort of goal, some sort of dream that you want to achieve because that's what makes life great is everybody has their own goals, their own dreams that they're pushing and being passionate for. And that's kind of why I started this whole studio because I feel like anything entertainment wise, I just want to help people start off on the right foot because I didn't start on the right foot. I started on the wrong foot, and luckily I had people surrounding me that, they knew a little bit more than I did, and we all researched and searched together on how to learn these things. And I want to afford that same opportunity to everybody who's in my community and in my circle. And that's why I built the Discord community. That's why I built the business. That's why I built the One Piece Abridged. It's why, it's important to me. I'm I'm not an expert by any means. I've been learning and growing with my crew and my community, and this is my way of reaching out to you guys and telling you about my dream and about the community and what we're trying to do behind the scenes. It's not just haha, laugh, funny jokes, One Piece Abridged, blah blah blah. I have bigger goals in mind than just One Piece Abridged. Like, don't get me wrong, One Piece Abridged is very important to me because it's helped me meet everybody who's important to me in my life. And we're not planning on quitting on it anytime soon. We'll fight whatever battles we need to keep going on it. A couple of things that we've been working on in the background. Um, we've been trying to make and produce our own equipment for voice actors, from microphones, XLR equipment, cables, mostly XLR microphones, right? You can't see my hands. I'm trying to talk with my hands. But XLR microphones is the first one I'm working on right now. Me personally, I am building a prototype for it. And then eventually we'll get on to interfaces, preamps, things like that. And some guys might not know exactly what I'm talking about here, but these are pretty much the primary entry level things you need to get into voice acting for real. Like for getting paid work as a voice actor. Is these are kind of the equipment that you need. Yeah, my goal with it is to make it an affordable set of equipment for people who are entry level. Because right now, like to get into anything that's entry level, it's around like 150, $200 to get equipment. And I could go and talk your ears off all day about equipment and like interface and stuff. So if you want more on that, join the Discord and I'll talk to you about it. I don't mind. I'll sit and call with people all day and talk about equipment and voice acting and shit. So business side of things, we started a business. Part of that business is that that's what the microphones are. It's going to be sold through that business, and a couple of other things will expand and figure out more on what we're going to be doing with that. We have plans and ideas, just can't really say everything right now. So, oh yeah, last thing about I'll bump my mic. Sorry, I'm sorry, sure. Uh, so one more thing about the business is I just want to say that it's all 100% made in America, and it's operated and owned by disabled veterans. So the people who run One Piece Abridged and Experimental Entertainment as well, like I primarily run it, but my my two hand and left hand people are also, they've been in my life for a long time. CJ, my audio editor, he's a disabled veteran as well, and couldn't do it without him. And moving on from the business side of stuff now, I'm not going to ask much from you guys regarding that. I'm not asking you to buy our equipment or anything. I'd love if you did whenever it comes out, but the primary thing I want from you guys is just post below. Let me know, like, what are your guys' dreams and stuff? Because that's the whole point of this. Like I said, it's the whole point of my studio and the whole point of One Piece of Bridge. It's corny, it sounds cheesy, right? But I genuinely am curious. I love to hear about people's like passions and their dreams. And I would love to see that in the comments and join the Discord and tell me about that kind of stuff. And shoot, maybe some of our dreams coincide, and I'll get into that a little bit later, towards the end. But shoot, maybe dreams coincide and we can help each other out. And that's what I love about the YouTube community and the abridging community. Everybody's been so great and so willing to help out each other and just work with each other. You probably saw me make that video about Fat Dog Studios a while back, but I probably wouldn't be here without him because he helped me fight copyright issues, and now I'm a freaking expert myself. Let's see, moving on. Okay, so you guys are here probably because you want to hear about One Piece and where it's at and what's happening with it, when's the next episode and all that stuff. All right, so episode 9 is basically all been recorded. It's all been edited. The music is pretty much done, and we just got some sound effects and a couple little tweaks, and then it'll be ready to go. I can't give you an exact deadline on it, but it's very close to being done. But that kind of happened with episode 8 too. It was basically done, and then we ran into a lot of issues last second. Episode 8 part 2 was probably the biggest production hell episode we had ever. That's why it took freaking 4 or 5 months to get out, because just everything came crashing down for a few seconds. But we rebuilt it back up, and we're good now. No matter what, I will always continue to work on this. Even if I crash down and crumble and get burned to the ground, I will rise like a fucking phoenix and keep working on it. Again, corny line. Yeah, I know. I'm a freaking phoenix. You can't kill me. Whatever. I'm going to do whatever I can, and I make that promise to you guys. No matter what, I will always work to make sure that these episodes keep coming out. You have my word on that. So episode 9, like I said, is almost done. Episode 10, it's begun pretty much editing on it. We're lip syncing it and stuff like that. And as of the 3rd of December, Alabasta script has just finished up pretty much. And I just got to look it over, review it a little bit more, do some final touches, and it should be good to go. So we're written all the way up to Alabasta. We're planning for the future. Um, we're also, this is a big one. We are continuing to work on more original music made by none other than Kensington Watts, who, man, I highly respect Kensington. He's such a genuine guy, and I'm so appreciative of the work that he's done for this channel. Like, he's helped us grow. His music's amazing. Made me cry a single man tear run down the side of the face for one of the songs that he produced. And the most important thing about this is it's all original music performed and created by real humans, not no fucking AI bullshit. And I refuse to ever use AI music or AI voice actors, anything like that, in any of our productions. Even when we get far into the future and I'm working on my own anime from, like, I got the rights to something like, say, Berserk or something like that, I will never use it. We're going to start from scratch with people and build ourselves up all the way until the production is ended. And I can promise you that. I will make sure we win this fight against AI. As crazy as that sounds, I don't hate AI. I don't want to use AI for creative things, though. AI should be used so that I have more time to do more creative things that I enjoy, like creating music, voicing characters, animating and drawing. These are human factors and human traits, and AI should not have part in it. Now, okay, occasionally there's like a good funny, like, Vegeta sings My Love in Paradise or something like that. That's funny, whatever. But I still, like, for anything real production wise, I don't approve it, and I'm sick of seeing these AI generated, just AI slop videos on my YouTube. I'll get more into that. If I can make that whole AI spiel a separate video if you guys want, and I'll go into it and I'll sit there and ramble for hours. So yeah, but thank you, Kensington. Like, you're helping me realize my dream, and if you watch this, I mean, I talk to him almost every single day, but still, he doesn't know I'm making this video. He doesn't know I'm mentioning him in it. But I appreciate you. More on One Piece stuff as well. The One Piece Abridged. As we keep making more and more episodes, the quality is going to keep increasing. But with the quality increase, the time needed to dedicate to a single episode is going to go way up. So I used to question, I obviously have watched Team 4 Star. Big fan. I watched them, and it's like, man, they used to put out episodes so fast. And now it takes them a year to put out one episode. What happened? Well, it's because production quality went up. And with quality, you can't look back at the same things you did before and go, that's acceptable. Can't do it anymore because you have put yourself on a specific quality level and you just refuse to do it any worse. And I respect them for that. They improved, they kept going, and they got better and better. And that's what I aim to do. So, since these episodes don't produce any kind of monetary value or gain on YouTube, I've been kind of paying for all of this straight out of my wallet, straight out of pocket. That includes the music, paying the editors, the script writers, you name it. And yeah, I'm not complaining. I will continue to do that even to when I can't afford it anymore. I will just do it all myself if I have to. But if it gets to a point where I can't pay them anymore, I like, hey guys, I love you, but I can't afford to pay you anymore. I'm going to have to just do it myself now. And I'd hate to do that to them. So that's what the Patreon's for. That's what the merch store is for. That's what my recent partnership with Dubby is for. So that money can all get directly dumped into them. Not a single cent of it will ever be seen by me, technically. It will all go to them. I don't even know why I said technically. Like, yeah, it'll go in my bank account, and then that bank account is going to pay out to them every single month, right? That's what I mean by technically. So No matter what, it's going to keep going. But every cent that you guys help out with that is going to help pursue and push these guys' dreams. Because I think that every single person I have on my staff right now has a genuine desire and dream to push their limits and get themselves to a point where they're a professional and can get paid like for somebody other than me. That's where the merch store, the business that I'm working on is coming in. The business literally is going to be the engine that is powering the one, like the channel, because I don't give two fucks about money as much. Money's great. I can't get enough of it. I love it. Like Steve Irwin said, I can't get enough of it. I fucking love money. He didn't say I fucking love money, but you know, he loves money, right? Because what he's going to do with all of it, he's going to use it to fuel the engine of his dreams, right? And make sanctuaries and all that stuff. Well, I'm doing that with a studio. I want to fuel the fire of my dreams so I can expand and get people motivated and bring them up and help them fuel their fires for their dreams, and just give them a platform, give them a spot where they can start out, learn what they need to learn, and move on if they have to, right? I'm not saying that I'm the place that you should end up with your life, but I'd love it if they just, you know, I want people to come in, learn what they can, fuel the fire of their dreams, and I want to see them soar. I want to see them fly off into the distance on their solar sailor in Treasure Planet. I want to see them just boom go off and rocket off into their own dream and their own course, chart their own course, man. That's what I want for everybody. That shit makes me happy. So, sorry, I went on another tangent there a little bit, but yeah. So you can support us on Patreon. It's free. You can join that for free if you want to, or pay a $5 subscription to get some content early or some hidden content. I'm never going to withhold One Piece episodes on there. Maybe I'll release them a day ahead, but I'll never, ever hold my episodes behind a paywall. I'm not going to ever fucking do that. But yeah, if you want to help out on Patreon, that's great. Or you can get something else out of it, like we got the merch store. You can get a nice hat. I like this hat. I wear it every single day. And then we got oh yeah, Dubby. You can hit this code that's going to appear right here above my hand. Use this code Barrel Gang for Dubby products, which is just energy drink stuff. I have it on yeah, you just go to theW.com and use that code. So, if you all stuck around towards the end and you find any of this interesting, what our team needs more than anything right now is just getting the word out. Getting the word out and like letting people know about what we have. Like, hit up reactor contenters. Say like, hey, I saw this parody of One Piece and you look like you like One Piece. We should watch it. It's fun. It's good. It's got great character development. Whatever you want to say about us. You can say it sucks ass. You should watch it. I don't care. You spreading the word is good enough for me. But if you're feeling even more enthusiastic, consider joining our team. I mean, we currently need video editors, audio editors. That's primarily what we need. And if that's something that interests you, just join the Discord. Hit up one of the directors or me. Menace on Discord. Like, the Discord's below on the description, so join it. You have to be over 18. But if you have a passion and a willingness to learn and can take direction, I'm going to get you every resource that you need so that you can soar, right? I'm going to do whatever I can in my power to make sure that people are provided what they need and they get the information that they want so that they can pursue their dreams. And all the links are in the description for everything that's been talked about in this video. And I appreciate you all for sticking with me and working so hard on watching the content like it's a chore. But no, I do genuinely appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you guys again soon.